All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So I always like to do videos covering this right here. As long as I continue to do this, I like to just do this, focus in for people that there are equips for these characters we could use. And then in the process of this video, we can go ahead and decide on the builds for these characters. I already know exactly what the exact builds are going to be for both of these characters, right, going in. So, we can do these missions to get some character-exclusive EX skill orbs. It's obviously for the Gohan and Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 and Orange Piccolo characters, right? The missions to get these equips are very basic. They make them easy for all players to be able to easily get these, right? We have to beat a stage 5 times with a Super AGL character, beat a stage 5 times with a superhero character, beat a stage 5 times with a special pose character, and beat a stage 5 times with a super STR character, and beat a stage 5 times with an Earthbred Fighter character, and beat a stage 5 times with a Demonic Power character. Yeah, geez, that's a lot more than I was thinking. So it's a lot of mouthfuls right there. A lot of characters we got to beat it with. But I mean, it is. You know, remember, a lot of those characters, I mean, they're all on the same categories and stuff anyway, right? There's a lot of overlap there. Let me just go to the TURs here. My bad. There we go, and there we go. All right, so let's take a look here. So, for Gohan, I guess now is the perfect time for us to just talk about this. This character right here. Let's go ahead and head on over. Let's get the quips and head on over into his potential system. And we'll go with what we're gonna go with for this character. I think. Wait, what? I didn't get all the missions yet. I actually don't have everything. I have to do one. Okay, chat. 1 second. Oh, look, we're gonna start our link leveling journey. There we go. Got a couple of links right there. We'll take it. Just did a quick Whis event run. Anytime I need to get anything done super quick, I mean, you just hop into this Whis event, right? You take out Whis in 2 seconds, potentially get an equip. And then we'll be able to get our missions done or whatever, right? So, alright, so we got that done. Yeah, whoops, silly me to not even have the missions done going into the video, huh? Ay. Alright, so we got that. There's all the missions done right here. Let's head back over. Let's accept these bad boys. And let's take a look at what we got here. So, let's go ahead and hit this. Wabam. And we got all of the missions completed. I think I actually also grabbed a couple of, the superhero event missions there accidentally, but that's fine. Whatever. We'll do that event later. Okay, so let's head on over. Right here. Bam. And we now have the equips. So it's pretty simple what I think I'm going to do for this character. I'm going to prioritize raw defense #1. From what I've seen of this character, their tanking is really impressive. I think supplementing it with a little bit more raw defense to help out Gamma 1 and make Gohan better before he attacks the first time, right? Because remember, every time Gohan super attacks, he's going to be stacking defense. In my experience, once Gohan starts attacking, he doesn't take damage until this wears off. Once he starts attacking. I think giving him raw defense will help him that first turn. I don't want to go 100% full dodge on him either for 2 reasons. #1, there's a lot of fucking dodge canceling all over, right? #2, this right here. I mean, you know, damage is important in some of these brutal fights where these enemies are ridiculous. And it's possible we could dodge a little too much. He does have to get hit at least once to get that 300% attack, right? These right here should trigger only if he's hit by the super attack as well. So I do think just kind of focusing instead on raw defensive equips, additional, and then we can focus on dodge last is what I'm going to do for the build right here. So let's go ahead with this level 8 raw defense. This is going to be good, all right? Go ahead and pop that on him. That's beautiful. That is the right one, right? Yeah, of course. So this silver equip, I don't mind giving him that dodge and defense. Oh, we got a couple of attack equips right there. Okay. Where is it? There it is right there. I do not mind giving him that. So those are 2 of the equips we just got right there. And those will, I think, both be really good for him. Right? We jump back over. The stat equips are good, right? Love going stat equips on these characters. Now, the problem, like always, you guys know, the gold equips suck ass. I'm not interested in none of this. They don't even try. Like, it's just pointless. I guess the crit could help Gohan a little bit, right? Because, I mean, his crit is just right here. That's his crit. All right, so there is that. I mean, Gamma 2, or excuse me, Gamma 1 right here. He has a little bit more crit. Yeah, he's up to 70% crit. So I guess maybe if you're like, you know, you could do that. But I think dodge secondary should work well along with this. So for this last equip, yeah, I mean, in order to get defense in the gold slot, we are going to give him more dodge. So it's like, it looks like I gave him a lot of dodge, but it's really just that these two dodge, okay, how do I word this? The two equips that are going to give him defense have dodge attached to it, right? If we had a gold equip that was raw defense plus additional, I think this would be the character to go for it with, potentially. All right, so this is what Bond, a Master, and a Disciple, it looks like. Okay, we'll toss that on. Well, bam. And that's the build I'm going to go with right there. I think that this should serve us pretty well. I think all of that extra raw defense right there is really going to help Gamma 1. And then turn 1, it'll help Ultimate Gohan too. So I think that this, to me, looks like a really good way to kind of go about building this character. Right, playing into that strength of that defensive ability for him, I think is going to be good for us to do. So I think this is probably what we'll do for this Ultimate Gohan right there, right? Now, for the other characters here, Gamma 2 and Orange Piccolo, it is also very cut and dry. Now, there's a little bit of an unfortunate aspect for this character. Let's jump on over. I think they did kind of sell Gamma 2 quite a bit, unfortunately. I do. Because if we take a look at his kit, he is a real dodger. Like, when people talk about dodge or die, Gamma 2 is what they're talking about, unfortunately. He's real dodge or die in a lot of these situations. So it's like, no matter how good, we can't even talk about Piccolo unless we get to turn 4 and we could swap the Piccolo. Unfortunately, you know, I'd love to maybe say, oh, we could do some raw attack or some raw defense to maximize Piccolo's effectiveness. That shit is right out the window. From what I saw, we need to pour potentially every single possible point of dodge we can into Gamma 2. So I might not even use any of these. I'm not using the stat equips. This is they got a level 4 dodge on it. I could do a level 5 silver dodge, though, which feels very needed. One thing I can do, though, this is a 5 and a 5. I'm going to save that. We've got this 5 additional 4 dodge. We could do that. Do I have a 5 dodge 4 additional, though? I don't. Okay, this is okay. 5 additional 4 dodge. I could look at some older character. Let me just for shits and giggles. Let's go to tournament participant. Just for shits and giggles, what does hit look like? Let's go to this as well. Here, back up. Yeah, here we go. Yep. That's 4 additional 5 dodge. I want this. So I'm gonna grab this off a hit. I knew it. Yeah, yeah. We could do that. And now instead, we'll give that to Gamma 2. Android. That's good. Okay, bam. So now, it's gonna be this right here. 4 additional 5 dodge. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Some of those characters like that, like Hit, I mean, you know, he's kind of reached a little bit of like his peak already. Like I wouldn't mind, you know, taking some of the little bit of the best stuff off of some of those characters and kind of like divvying it out a little bit. So we got that. The silver one, I mean, like look at my silver additional and dodge equips though. I grind. I've done 40,000 runs in this event. Let's just quickly take a look at this. How many runs are we at for, it's the orange event, right? Let's see. 49,000. Yeah, that's Whis event basically. Like, if I'm gonna be as like generous as I can, 45,000 runs in the Whis event. 45,000 runs. Am I not insane? That's fucking proof, dude. I've done like 45,000 runs in that Whis event. And you look like, think about, dude, think about that. I've done 45,000 runs. 45,000 runs. And look at my good equips. Look at my good dodge equips. I've got 5 of these. I have 2 of these. You know, obviously I use these quite a bit, but that's 45,000 runs. Do you think Iron Kane in his lifetime is going to do 45,000 runs in Dokkan in total? So I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, I mean, you know, understand. Put some respect on my name. I put the effort in to get the shit for these characters, by the way. So let's relax. I'm kind of... Dude, I'm tempted to just give him a 5 dodge. We could go down to... What about like one of these? Would I have like a 5 dodge 1 additional by any chance? Those are pretty rare because those are chain battle only. Yeah, like something like this, except it would be 5. Because there are like a 5... Like, look at this right here. Yeah, like a 5 additional 1 crit is what this is. If I had one of those for dodge and additional, 5 dodge, 1 additional, I might just put it on Gamma 2 right here, but I don't have that. Yeah, we could do this. Again, it's 4 dodge. I really, chat, am very nervous about him. What's this? Yeah, it's a 4 and a 1. But we don't have 5 and a 1, yeah. I go down a little bit more, and then we hit this, and I've got these 5 dodges. Let me just put this on him and see what it looks like. So we do that. And then I guess we just go a 2 dodge, 1 additional here. Oh, wait. Damn, imagine if we get a 2 and a 2. What is the chest? What is the Whis chest right now? Let me look. The Whis chest is... That's Bond, a Master, and a Disciple. That's Bond, a Parent and Child. Connected Hope. I mean, I guess Bond... Okay. Bond, a Master, and a Disciple. Bond, a Parent and Child. Connected Hope are the 3. We'll do Bond, a Master, and Disciple. Because that is something that could hit Gamma 2. I'm looking... It's a needle in a haystack. Is that it? 2? Oh! That's exactly what I was... Oh, yes! That's what I was going for. That's exactly what I wanted. Damn, that felt good. What is this right here? Like a 4 and a 4. A 4 and a 4 would be great. 4 and a 3, of course. Damn, dude. That's so sick. That's exactly what I wanted. So now we could give... Because those are very rare. A 2 and a 2 bronze, they're very rare. You can only get them from that special Whis chest right there. You cannot get those from grinding the Whis event. Here it is. Hell yeah, dude. That's huge. Just an extra point right there. Nice, nice, nice. So, we could drop down to 26 dodge, and then that would get him, what, up to 15 additional? We probably should do that, huh? Yeah, we should. It's just so much, right? Yeah, I think that's what we do right there. Yeah, so this is it, chat. So for Gamma 2, I make use out of none of his equips. Sorry, I wish I could, but, I mean, they didn't make Gamma 2 good enough, I think, right? The way he's set up, he's just pure cold-blooded dodge or die. So, like, if we can't We're not going to win with the, oh, let's put raw defense on him so he takes 2.5 million damage from a normal instead of 2.7 million damage or whatever the fuck it is. Like, bro, he's going to get cold-blooded killed. Right, so these are going to do him nothing, right? I mean, you could give him raw attack, I guess, but when he just gets killed by a normal, like, the raw attack will do nothing anyway, right? So that's what you're going to have to do right there. So there we go, guys. So those are what we're going to go with. Wow, this is 15 minutes? Okay, I'm chatty, sorry. There's our full dodge build. I think that looks good, though. 15 additional will be solid for him as well. And then for Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1, they're an elite defensive character, and I think supplementing that with full raw defense will be perfect. So let me know what you guys think. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.